Alright, so there's been some recent developments in terms of Bitcoin adoption, once again coming from El Salvador. Let's jump right into it. So, as you can see, this is happening today. El Salvador hosts 44 countries to encourage crypto adoption, once again being spearheaded by their president, Nayib Bukele. If we scroll down, you can see this is what he tweeted over on Twitter. Tomorrow, 32 central banks and 12 financial authorities, that in total being 44 countries, will meet in El Salvador to discuss financial inclusion, digital economy, banking, the unbanked, and basically the benefits of Bitcoin. If we jump into Nayib's tweet, you can see some very notable countries on here. Most importantly, I would say Uganda, Ghana, Paraguay, the Republic of Guinea. If we scroll down, Madagascar as well. Nepal, Central Bank of Egypt, Central Bank of Georgia, Central Bank of Nigeria. Very interesting. Yeah, very interesting. A lot of interesting stuff going on here. And I haven't showed this before, but I thought I'd just quickly show this, as this was some very simple news. We haven't had any updates on this other than the list of people who are going to be attending. So I thought I'd also show you Nayib's Twitter, and we'd look at some of these photos from the Bitcoin city that he's planning on building over the top of a volcano and harnessing the volcano's energy for geothermal reasons to power the city. So this isn't actually going to be made out of gold or metal like you do see here. He did clarify this on his Twitter, that it will actually look more like this, which is very interesting. And the design, this design that's kind of very centered around the mid piece of the city, if we find once again the bird's eye view of this, a very interesting piece of architecture here. This reminds me almost exactly of the Mecca, and obviously this is a very beautiful city. It'd be very interesting to see if El Salvador can actually pull this off. Some very mixed signals. Obviously there's going to be some newspapers, news articles. The Spectator seems to want to bash this one, but I'm not surprised. You know, the media is almost always bashing Bitcoin unless big rich players are paying the media and trying to make you exit liquidity. So the only time you really see any good news going on in the media is normally towards the top, because that's when they want you to get excited. And then as the price is coming down, when all of their rich investors want to buy, is when they start tweeting and posting out the FUD. So very interesting stuff coming from El Salvador. Like I said, I definitely recommend to head over to Nayib Bukele's Twitter. Definitely some cool stuff he posts over here. If you do also want to follow me over on Twitter when I do retweet these things in time-sensitive information, you can see me over here at 618_cowboy. So that's all I've got. I just wanted to give you a quick update and let you know what is going on today in terms of Bitcoin adoption. I do not think this is going to have any profound impact on the price whatsoever. In fact, I don't think the price will move at all, because historically it seems like El Salvador kind of jumped into Bitcoin at the wrong time, and since then the price has been going down every time they have news, which I do think is uncorrelated, but I don't think people would be paying attention to El Salvador adoption in terms of the price. Now, it would be very different if we saw a plethora of these countries and central banks jumping in and becoming part of the Bitcoin global financial system. So very interesting stuff. Like I said, just wanted to run through this with you quickly. As always, cowboy out. Peace.